Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to another potential lineup video. Now this one is going to be an interesting one. I've done separate videos on Partey, separate videos on Aouar, but never on both of them. Now these are two players we've been linked with. You can even say the last 1 year for Partey, and both of them the last 3 months consistently. And in the last few weeks, the rumors have become even stronger. So getting both of them or getting none of them, however we are going to work out in this transfer window, I decided to do this video. And so I'm going to be talking about how Arsenal could line up with both Aouar and Partey. And if you want to go directly to the lineup, you can click on the timestamps in the description. So it will take you to whichever part of the video you want. But if you just want to watch the entire video, which I really appreciate, we'll start talking about the rumors first before getting into the lineup. So all that and more coming up. So I know it's really difficult, or it's been really difficult for us to get any players through the door. Players like Rodriguez have gone to Everton, other expensive players like different teams, Everton's, Leeds, all signing players, even Semedo going to Wolves from Barcelona. So that really worries you, concerns you, like why don't Arsenal get such deals done in time? For Chelsea, you hear they want Timo Werner today, and tomorrow they're having the medical, and the next day is signed already. But for Arsenal, it's dragging on and dragging on. We've seen this with Tierney last season, Pepe last season, but Aouar and Partey, the only positive I'd say is Atletico need to sell, and Lyon also need to sell. So that's the kind of positive we have. Both teams need to sell, and those two players are potentially the ones they're going to sell, because Atletico are either going to sell Partey or Jimenez, their defender, and Lyon Aouar is the only one that has really been rumored with a move away, and Depay also, but Depay looks like he's not going to make that big move to Barcelona. So for us, that's the positive. The other negative is, we are not spending that money. The players we are selling, it doesn't look like they can actually fund that transfer, because Kolasinac is about to go less than 15 million. Torreira is about to go probably less than 15 million. Sokratis, Mustafi, none of them will bring anything above 20 million. But if you sell all 4 of them, you can get like 50 million, and that will fund one transfer. So that will be interesting how we approach this situation. Aouar and Partey, if you ask me which one I want first, I'd say Partey. If you ask me which one we need, I'd say both. Because again, as I've said, you could see in the Liverpool game, in the West Ham game, we look very awkward and very disappointing in midfield. If you look at Liverpool's side, I've done so many previews with Liverpool fans the last few days. They are so happy with their midfield. They have Thiago, Wijnaldum, players on the bench. But for Arsenal, if Xhaka gets injured, you're now scraping for players. Torreira is about to leave. Willock is a youngster. Elneny, is what we need in our midfield, or should be coming from our bench. A lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to worry about. So that is definitely a worry. But signing both will be very interesting. And how can Arsenal line up with both? If you ask me, if we get both of them, definite top 4. If we don't, it's looking like another outside top 4 finish. But anyway, let me get into how Arsenal could line up with both Aouar and Partey. Now, the lineup I've put on screen right now is a potential lineup against non-top 6 clubs. Not away to Liverpool, not away to City. These are the games that we are playing, like at home to Leeds, even though they're a very good team, at home to Burnley, such teams. Now, if you go with that lineup that's on screen right now, that is a very strong attacking lineup. I know you could have your own choices with Bellerin and Niles. You could have your own decision there. In the middle, you could decide between Saliba, Luis, Holding. You can decide on that, but we are focusing on the midfield here. If you have Partey, Holding, and Aouar and Ceballos creating, and also Willian creating, Aubameyang, Lacazette scoring the goals, you can easily see that team scoring 4, 3, 5 goals every single game. Will not be struggling for creativity, will not be struggling for defensive midfield. Our defenders, new defenders, hoping that both are going to adapt very quickly. That is all of a sudden a completely different team. Now, compare that team to having Elneny, Willock, and Xhaka in the middle. Totally different team. All of a sudden, you have a new dimension. Teams will come to your place. You can actually dominate possession. We can play a back 4, because we've been forced to play a back 5 because we don't have the the personnel to play a back four. So playing a back four with this team, all of a sudden it's very good. If we lose the ball, Partey can cover each wing, Aouar can come back, Willian can come back, Aubameyang can come back. And when we have the ball, Tierney bombing forward, Bellerin bombing forward, Ceballos creating, Thomas Partey box to box sometimes, just holding into midfield, Aouar creating, Aubameyang, Lacazette scoring the goals. All of a sudden, that is a very strong lineup, and any team that will come to the Emirates can have that fear factor, because we've seen over the years, like the likes of Watford and the Bournemouth, anytime they play Arsenal, they don't fear us, because you can see Watford having 35 shots against us last season. They totally don't fear Arsenal. Same with Brighton. Last season, they came to our place and dominated us. Totally don't fear Arsenal. So if we have this lineup, they can fear us. The second lineup I'm going to put on screen right now, this is a potential lineup against now the likes of City. Our next 6 away games are very tough. We have City away, United away, Leeds away, we have Everton away. Very tough fixtures. So if we go to clubs like United and Everton, and you play that lineup with that back four, obviously, as I've said, you can change however you want. You can have Luis there, you can have Niles there, but you're focusing on the midfield. If you have Xhaka and Partey holding, and then in front of them, either Aouar or Ceballos, one of them, and then up front have Willian, Aubameyang, and Lacazette, that is a team that can hold and will not be forced to play counter-attacking football. We can play whichever way Arteta wants to play. Play from the back, hold possession a bit. We can at least play against United and City knowing we have a chance. The other day, you could clearly see playing away to Liverpool, we knew we had no chance. We were giving them too much respect. Players could not give 2 passes. Too much respect for them. But with this lineup, all of a sudden, we've added Willian, we've added Aouar, we've added Partey, we've added Gabriel. It's a total new team. We've added Tierney from last season, Saliba. This is a different team from what we had 2 years ago. So for me, if we feel that team against the likes of Tottenham and City, and then on the bench you can bring on the likes of Pepe, Saka, all of a sudden that is very, very strong. Remember, Pablo Mari is still to come back. Martinelli is still to come back. So you wouldn't mind that at all. So that was the potential lineup with Aouar and Partey. I know it's a dream. It's a dream, I know, but that would be awesome. Let me know in the comment section what you think about those lineups. Is it something you'll be interested to see? Would you like both of them? Which one would you sign first? All that, and let me know what you think about that lineup out of 10. Thanks for watching again. Keep staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later.